Good morning everyone, I'm Gary Martin and today I'm joined with Jadzia for Break 100. So Jadzia, our new golfer, she's got a set of clubs.
Yep, got my new clubs.
We've got a package set for a new golfer and we're going to be doing a driving lesson, aren't we?
Yeah.
So Jadzia sent me a clip. She's been to the driving range and tried these with her friends and I thought you did really well with that driver. So you've not had a lesson before.
I didn't do too bad, did I?
So what we're going to do, we're going to actually show her how to really use it and see if we can get more distance. I mean, did you say you thought you were hitting about 100 yards?
Yeah, about that.
That's really good, that.
Thank you.
So let's do a lesson, and if you guys are new to golf, tune in for this one. You might even have been playing golf a little bit of a while and just want to try and pick up a few tips and, you know, I'm sure you'll be able to relate to it, so let's do it.
Yep.
So first things first, what we're going to do, and I think all new golfers should do this when you're trying a driver, is we're going to find out what height tee Jadzia needs. Now we've got white and pink. Which one would you prefer?
Pink.
That's the obvious answer, isn't it? But we're going to use face tape here to see where Jadzia is striking the ball. See whether she's striking it high out the face, in the middle of the face, or low in the face. And that's going to help us then determine which height tee you need.
But the stickers.
Yeah, so this is going to leave a print on the face, and if it's striking high out the face, then we're going to need to use a little bit lower tee to bring that sort of strike more into the centre. And if it's striking very low on the face, then we're going to use a bit higher tee. We might even go up to orange. All right, so for a newer golfer, it's really important to try and help them hit the ball out in the middle of the club face, because that's going to get you the most distance, you know, the best strike. But quite often what I see from newer golfers is that they get a tee that tees the ball up half a ball above a driver because I've read that in a magazine, and you know, but there's not one tee height for everyone. So we're going to test this now. We're going to find out what tee you need to use, and then from there we'll get into sort of improving your swing and trying to get you know, striking the ball nice and clean. First things first, let's get some face tape on this driver, and we're going to start off with a pink tee. So we're going to have 3 shots. You can pick this face tape up off eBay. It's dead cheap. If you type in impact tape, you might get sort of £2, something like that. You can get a roll. So now that's on, I want you to hit 3 shots, the best you can. All right.
No pressure then.
With everything that you've learnt at driving range, and we're going to have a look at where this strike pattern is. Well done.
Does it matter when your tee goes flying?
Well, they do say, and I don't know if this is true actually, if it flies backwards, it's generally a good shot.
Where is it then?
Well, yours flew forward. Let's have another one. Let's have a look. Where did that mark?
Oh.
Wow, so that's gone really high out the face. It's barely even on the tape.
I don't understand this.
Look, that's where it's marked there. So this is actually marked really high out the face here, which is very common for a new golfer. You know, that's why getting a ball that tees the ball half a ball above a driver is not always perfect.
Is that a good or bad thing? Like say aye?
Well, at this stage, we've got to improve your swing. You know, there's no doubt about it. You know, that tee would be all right if you swung better. But if we're going to have some lessons, we have to have the tee teed up right for you as you are now. Otherwise, you know, you're not going to hit the ball very clean. Did it?
Yeah, it's there.
Well done. Let's have a look at that one. So again, very, very high. You know, this is great learning though. This is great learning. So we'll have one more.
Put me on tees on.
That's it, good.
Is that a bit too close?
Possibly. Let's not risk it. Move them balls away. That's better.
Right. Can I aim for, you know how I usually sweep ground?
Yeah.
Can I do that on these?
Yeah, yeah. You want to get the club lower and shallow to the surface, so you do have to try and sweep the surface. Let's have a look. That definitely went backwards, I heard it. So yeah, I mean, look at that. All of them have gone really high out the face. They're barely marked.
Yeah.
So if Jadzia would have, you know, followed a magazine, everything that you're hitting would have just been going straight up in the air.
Really?
You know, you're not making contact with the ball. So this has been a great test for you. We're going to move you down to a white tee. And this is about making the most of Jadzia's swing now as it is, you know. Obviously not everybody can afford golf coaching. You know, not everybody's going to have that privilege. So, you know, you've got to make the most of what you've actually got. And this is going to help you strike it a little bit cleaner, I imagine. Hopefully we can get a ball mark. Well done. I mean, that's your longest drive so far, 84 yards. So it means that you've got hold of it more. And yeah, you've hit it more in the centre of the club face here. It's a bit to the left, but it's right in the middle of the club face, which is much better. So I think this is a lesson for everyone. It doesn't matter if you're a newer golfer. You could be an advanced golfer or an intermediate golfer. You know, for a matter of a couple of pounds and buying some face tape, you can really learn about where you're hitting the ball. And look at, you're only human. We'll discount that one. I've actually had a lady in today who's bought a golf club, and before we did the fitting we checked where she was striking it because the spin were really high and she was hitting it right at the top of the face, so that we're encouraged to spin it up more. So we got to tee it down and then we did the fitting.
Yeah.
Good hit, that's your longest one so far. So that tells me that you're hitting it more out the middle, and you are. So that one's come a lot lower in the centre of the face. So for you, we're going to sort of do our lesson off white tees. Yeah. All right, for today. We're going to get you in a little bit better posture.
Yeah, good.
All right, so if you just stand to the ball for me.
Up to the ball?
Yeah, so just address it like you would if you were, you know, you're about to hit it. Okay. Now, you've only ever had a lesson on irons, haven't you? So your ball's right in the middle of your feet here.
Do you have to do it like that?
Yes, you have to get the inside of your front foot level with the... Has one of your friends told you this?
No, but I saw it on something. I don't know what I saw it on, but I saw it on something.
Yeah, so you're lining it up with the inside of your front heel. All right, so if you do that, get that part right first.
Like that?
Yeah.
That's weird.
It is, it's different, you see. It's different to what you've been doing. But then your feet have to be wider than your shoulders. So try to get the insides of your feet here on the outsides of your shoulders.
Like that?
That's it. Yeah, so if you're quite a broad person, if you're a little bit broader, you're going to have a broader stance. So there's not one stance for everyone. You're quite slim, aren't you? So your stance for a driver won't be as wide as what some other people's might be. All right, that's good.
So like that? I feel like I'm at an angle.
You are. Now, you've got your feet in the right place, but what happens if you push your balls further forward in your stance, you might be able to see this from your angle, guys, is that as you move your ball forward, your shoulders will generally sit up, and that's why a lot of golfers slice it. So you just address the ball for me, and I'm going to help you get your arms sat right. So if you look at your shoulders, they're not in line with your feet, are they? That's better there. So try and keep your shoulders in line with your feet.
I am so confused. I find that blagging because it's like over there, so I feel like I should be more like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you've got to let the club sit a little bit more, so the back of the shaft here is on the back edge of the ball. That's it, just there, that's better.
This is so strange.
There, good. Right, have a go at hitting it from there. It's not perfect, but you know, you've got to get some experience.
Yeah.
So look at your shoulders, they're still not in line with your feet. Just tilt your shoulders that way, that's it.
Okay.
Good. Now like that. Have a go at hitting it the best you can. Lucky.
Did that even do anything?
It didn't register. It didn't register.
Because I'm stood like this.
You're going to have to be patient with us, guys. Obviously, Jadzia is brand new to golf. It's really probably, well, it's your first ever lesson on driving. Yeah. And I think this is great learning for you guys that might have had your first driving lesson and found it difficult. It's not easy. It's all new. Move your foot a little bit this way. That's it there, like that. Good. So that's where your foot needs to be.
Where your stick is?
So we've got that there. That's it. Good.
Right.
Let's have a look. Put your hands, put your ball or your club behind the ball. That's it. Do you feel athletic, or do you feel like? How do you feel when you stood
awkward.
to it? You feel awkward. Like you look awkward as well.
Oh, great. Well, I'm glad I'm getting that off.
But what I want you to do is stand with a little bit more readiness in your body, like you're going to hit the ball. You just look a bit sloppy at a minute. So set up to it. So a bit wider stance, widen that back foot out. Come on, keep coming. There, that's it, good. And have a bit more readiness in your arms. You're like a jellyfish, that's it.
So like that, okay.
Yeah, push that hand forward so that wrist's a bit straighter there. And them shoulders, this elbow needs to just sit a bit closer to your body there, that's better.
Is that alright?
Yeah, that's good. And do you feel ready to hit it?
Yeah.
Good. So a little bit more readiness in your body, and that's it. Swing back and through.
Oh.
Okay, don't worry about perfection at this stage. When you're having lessons, guys, you sometimes take a little bit of a backward step because you're uncomfortable in what you're doing.
Me back. I feel old. Right, let me see if I can actually like sort it.
Yeah.
Is that alright?
Yeah, that looks better. Well done. That was much better.
How far did that go?
Excellent. That one's gone 87 yards.
It's not very far.
It's not going to be a perfect progression, this, guys. If you've watched the first series of Break 100 with Tahid, you know, he was terrible at first with his driving, but he made so much progression, but not in the first lesson. You know, you have to have a bit of patience and you have to trust, you know, what we're doing. It will become more normal. Just let me have a look at your shoulders. So just this elbow, relax this arm a little bit, that's it.
So you don't have your arm straight?
This arm here needs to be a little bit softer, so it needs to be able to fold as you bring this arm underneath your chest. The other one has to fold. So this one here, if you bring this left arm underneath your chest,
like
that's your right arm, isn't it?
Yeah.
This one folds, yeah. Good. So you have to have this one a little bit more relaxed.
Okay.
That's good. Let's have a look. Yeah, shoulders. That's it, you're in good position there. Well done.
That not register either?
No, I mean, don't worry too much about that. It don't mean you've hit a bad shot, but you're hitting it quite low. But it's going to roll a long way.
True. Is that right?
Yeah, that's good. Excellent, now that's better. So what we're going to do now is we're just going to show you guys what we've done so far coaching wise, starting with your front foot lined up with a ball, that's it. Then if you want to take your stance, so let's get that stance so you're inside your feet on the outside of your shoulders, a little bit wider. That's excellent, good. And then posture, if you just take that hand off and just run it down your leg 2 inches. So what we want is that's it, so that spine reverses, that's great. And then bring your hand on. Excellent.
This is so strange.
Well done. Bit more readiness in your arms. What we want is that readiness. A little bit more. I get this with new golfers all the time where they're like this. You've got to let your arms extend, that's better. Because when your arms are swinging 60, 70 miles per hour, they're going to go from this to that. All right, so they're going to straighten up. So we've got to start with straight arms. You know, not like a robot. You don't want to be like this, but state of readiness, that's it. Excellent. And have a look at your shoulders, have a look across your shoulders and make sure they're matching up with your feet.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, you happy with that? Good.
Yeah.
So that is pretty much a basic posture for a driver, okay? Where do you feel like your weight is on your feet?
Like it's in my back.
It's on your back? Have you got no weight on your feet?
Like this side?
Yeah, excellent. It should be because your spine, as it reverses this way, it puts a little bit more weight. You know, you might have about 55% of your weight on this leg, but it's natural, all right? You don't want to sort of stack your weight and try and lean your weight this way. Keep your weight at 50-50, and then just with that hand, move it down your leg 2 inches so it reverses your spine, and then you will just automatically feel a little bit more weight loading on that back leg. Okay. All right? So that's what we've done with Jadzia so far on driving, is getting you in a little bit better posture, and, you know, we've got her striking it a bit more out of the centre of the face as well, so we've used a smaller tee. And I think as she develops, we may use a bit higher tee, but for now, Jadzia's going to be able to go out on the golf course and strike the ball as clean as possible with what you've got now, and that's the key. The key is, for a newer golfer, is making the most of what you've got. So I hope you've enjoyed that, guys. I hope you're a little bit wiser, you know, for you newer golfers. And I think next week we'll get on golf course.
Yeah.
We'll get on golf course again and we'll test your full bag. We'll do a what's in the bag. We'll have a look at what Jadzia's got. And we'll show you what clubs we're going to concentrate on, because, you know, we don't want Jadzia using all the bag. You know, we need to sort of condense it into a small section of clubs and make the game a lot easier for you. So we'll get into a bit more detail about that one next week. And yeah, we hope you've enjoyed that.
Yep.
We'll see you later, guys.
Later.
Bye.
Which one's do a thumbs up? Bye.